Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my project 10 uses update for April. So we actually have some really good progress in this project. We're going to be rolling in and out quite a few things, so I'm very excited to do that. First things first, I'm just going to show you the 4 products that are going to be staying in. There are only 4, which is very exciting. But yeah, this is basically just a project that kind of runs alongside my whole collection project pan. It does take less priority, but it's just basically kind of trying to get use out of my collection rather than pan things. So I kind of am still cycling through all the products and getting use out of everything, not letting anything expire. So the goal of this is basically to roll in, I randomly generate a product on my phone, a bunch of products, kind of depending on how many I have in my roulette project pan, what's in there, and then kind of in correspondence to that, I'll roll in kind of other bits to kind of make up a full face, and then I will try and use those bits 10 times. So without further ado, let's just get into the update. So one of the things staying in is going to be my Jekka Black Glow Drops. This is basically just a kind of highlighting primer. I don't really like this. I feel like it does nothing. That's the thing. I don't dislike it, but I also don't feel like it does anything. So I've used this one 7 times this month. We are still got an air bubble in here. I haven't got to that yet, but I really don't think there's tons and tons of product in here. I've used this one 7 times this month, so only 3 more uses and then I will be rolling it out. Then we have my next primer. This is my Lila B Aglow Priming Oil. So I actually did make a mark on this one and I will make another mark because you can't really see. So that is my progress from this month. I've used this one 5 times this month and 4 or 5 obviously uses total, but yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that. I think that's actually a decent amount of progress for just kind of 5 uses. I do think I will kind of try and work on this separately after I'm finished with it. I don't hate it. It's really quite sticky and quite oily, obviously, as it says, but it works decently as a primer. But yeah, I definitely think I could kind of quite easily pan this, considering that's the amount of use in 5 uses. I do think if I use this maybe, how many more times? So maybe 5 more, lots of 5, so like 25 more times, I could probably finish this one up. But yeah, only 5 more uses in this project specifically. And then the last thing, I don't know why I said 4, there's 3 things staying in. The last thing staying in is going to be my Barry M Hide and Chic face palette. And the shade I had in was this kind of blush up here. So I don't know how you can see, but we've actually definitely got some kind of usage on there. This basically wasn't used when I rolled it in, and I've used this one 8 times now this month. So only 2 more uses again on this, but yeah, actually a decent amount of progress. So I'm really happy with that. But now going on to the bits rolling out. So firstly, I had my Catrice Trueskin foundation. This is a really nice foundation. It used to be one of my favorites. Now I prefer something a little bit lighter coverage, but this is still really gorgeous. So I just wear the shade 02 Neutral Ivory and it just looks like this. I used this one 7 times this month, which took us up to 10 uses, and now obviously I can roll that one out. Then we also had my Kaleidos contour shade. So I had the second shade in this palette in here. This is okay. I didn't mind it. I didn't love it, but I definitely didn't hate it. I really did reasonably enjoy using this. Used this one just 3 more times this month, which took us up to 10 uses total. Then staying on the kind of bronzer trend, I had my e.l.f. Forever Sunkist bronzer in here, and I used this one 10 times. I think you're starting to see a tiny dip. I don't know how well you will be able to see on camera. There is a very light little dip in there, which is obviously exciting, but nowhere near pan with that one. But I did use that one 10 times this month, so that'll be rolling out as well. And then with my blushes, I had the Tower 28 Golden Hour blush in here, which was stunning. Tower 28 has one of my favourite blush formulas. My favourite is their Magic Hour shade, but I bought this one as well and I really enjoy it. The only trouble with this one is it's really hard to open. My other one is fine, this one's really difficult. I used this one 3 times this month, which took us up to 10 uses total. I don't know if you can see very much usage on here. You can kind of see brush marks where I kind of tap my brush in there. But yeah, not a load of progress in here. A minor dip forming, but nothing really big at all. And then lastly for blush, I had my Beauty Bay Coral blush in here, and I used this one 9 times this month, which took us up to 10 uses total. And there is now some slight brush marks in there, but nothing much really. You can't see a lot of usage. So we're going to be keeping in 3 products and rolling in a lot more, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to go in order of the face. I'm not going to be rolling in any primers because we've already got 2 in there, and I will roll in a new foundation though. So foundation in my collection goes from number 7 in my spreadsheet to number 14, and randomly generating one is number 13, which is going to be my Catrice Trueskin again. I don't want to roll that in again, so I will just do one more roll in. That's number 12, which is going to be my Florence by Mills Skin Tint, which is probably my least favourite foundation. I found that A, this is slightly too dark for me, and B, it does kind of cling to dry patches. But this is this one here, so it's the Florence by Mills Like a Light Skin Tint. Just looks like this. So I'll use that one 10 times, which will be good because I'll be able to tell if I actually really like it or not, and if I don't, then obviously I can declutter it if I want to. So now moving down to concealer, I won't roll anything in for that because I'm working on one in my whole collection project pan. Don't roll in a powder, but I will roll in a cream blush. I am using one in my project pan, but I do want to just kind of get some more use out. I don't want to just kind of have to focus on one. So cream blush in my collection goes from number 27 to number 42. So randomizing a cream blush, we have number 39, and that is going to be my MUA liquid blusher, which is actually probably one of my top favorites. So this is just the shade Taupe Tango. It's a really gorgeous cream blush. I am absolutely obsessed with it. The formula is gorgeous, the shade is just incredible, and I love it so much. Plus I got these for like £2 or £3, really cheap. Then for powder blush, I'm not actually working on any in my project pan, and I'm going to be rolling out the Barry M one soon, so I think I actually will roll in 2 for this category. So starting off at number 43 and then going to, God, I've got a lot of blushes, number 81. That's a lot. So generating the first one, we have number 45, and that is, oh, that's the shimmer side of my Cover FX duo. So this is just the duo here. I've got the shade Warm Honey, and we've rolled in the shimmer side there. So I think I'm going to definitely use both of these together, but also just play around with the shimmer one maybe as a bit more of a blush topper. So I'm really excited about that. And then for the second one, we're going to be rolling in number 53, and that is from my Revolution Roxy palette, and that is the 8th shade, and that is definitely a deep one. Oh, I forgot that this palette's lid's broken, but that is just this deepest shade down here, so that'll definitely be very interesting to use. I had this one rolled into my whole collection project pan and didn't see much progress, so I'm excited to see what the progress looks like on one with the R in it. So we will actually be able to see, you can see here there is obviously an R indent in there, and we'll be able to see whether I like wear that off or not, so that will be very interesting. So then the last thing I think I'm going to roll in is a bronzer, because I am already working on 2 highlighters in my whole collection project pan, plus 3 lip products in there and some kind of other ones of my own accord. So I'm going to roll in just one more bronzer, and that is going to be from 82 to number 94. And it's number 85, which is going to be my Beauty Bay bronzer in Fawn. So I actually really like that one, so I'm very happy to be working on that. This is just what the shade looks like here. It's pretty new to me, I haven't used it all that much, but it's just like this, a really gorgeous kind of lighter bronzer. So yeah, that's the last one I'm going to be rolling in. So we're going to be working on 8 products this month, and I will obviously come back next month with the update. So just to recap, we've got my Jecca Black Glow Drops, my Liar B Priming Oil, and my Barry M cheek palette that are going to be staying in. And then rolling in afresh, we have my Florence by Mills Skin Tint, my MUA Blush Liquid Cream Blush in the shade Taupe Tango, my Cover FX duo in Warm Honey, specifically the shimmer side, my Beauty Bay bronzer in Fawn, and lastly my Revolution Roxy blush palette, just this darkest shade down here. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below. You can hit subscribe, turn the bell to join a little club. Make sure you turn on all notifications, then you will be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a low linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!